Doesn't that feel good to be quiet? I'm sitting now. I was standing usually. Microphone check 1 2. Ew, 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 ew. I was standing before rising above, and I'm sitting down. Sitting calm for your TV series known as life. This will be the common sense show. Normally, what Raw Zen does is shows you numbers, orbs coming out of his body, supernatural stuff that it's hard today to absorb an orb because you've got special effects. The phone is very powerful. We know that. The app, the apple of your eye, the application, it's powerful technology with this magic is of light. So, anyhow, this will be the common sense show where I'm going to be speaking on things about behavior, hmm, temperament, how to cope with stuff, being professional. If we're living in a corporate world, which we know it shouldn't be a corporate world, because the corp, review the word in Latin, Jay, slow it down. I've eaten a whole freaking leg of an animal. A corporation means the body, the corpse. And in etymology, corporation relates to the body of Christ. It mentions Christ. So that makes sense because the Corpus Christi in Texas is a beach. It means the body of Christ. Christos. Fact. Okay. A land, not a real human. So, common sense. You look at your words. The word Bible, where did it come from? Biblos. Where's Biblos? Is it an island somewhere? Bible, the bib. Bibliography, people. Common sense. Play with your words. When you were a child, the most important thing to distract you was playing. They gave you things, a xylophone, building blocks, Legos. They gave you games. They were distracting you from talking to your invisible friend. Nothing wrong with toys, but the toys are a ritual. Common sense. Here is daycare. You drop your kid off at daycare. DC letters, Washington, D.C., DC Comics. See the pattern here? Common sense. You drop your kid off at daycare, and they have a playground, which all they do is play, 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 and then nap. They eat some stuff. What are they eating? Back to that later. What is the food at your daycare? What is the food in your shelter? You might have good intentions. This is common sense. But what you are serving, if it is not good, although your intentions were good, it makes it bad. Common sense. Now, back to your corporation. So we know in Latin, corpse means a body. Corpus Christi, Texas. We salute you Southerners out there, you barbecue people, the death row world, right? The Cowboys, Taurus. I'm a cowboy. I'm a Taurus, born May 14 now. You better watch out. You better be careful what you say. Don't challenge me to a duel. I'm not about fighting. I'm about getting it done, solving the problem. You put the gun down. You don't have to have a duel. Why are you dropping the glove? Remember in old times, what is walking these paces? Why is it 10 paces? 10, right? I'm going to walk 10 paces. Remember the old Western shit? This is common sense. The number 10, is it relevant in any other culture? Yes, in the Sikh culture, they have 10 gurus. Your phone has 10 on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, in circles. The Sephiroth of the Kabbalah are circles in Judaism. Fact. Kabbalah, the circles. It means the tree of life Kabbalah. It's the same design as your phone, the circles, with those little Hebrew words in there, like Yasad, down low. It means savior. Yasad, Sod, Sud, south. Sudanese, honey. Common sense, Jay, you lost me. A corporation is a body. How many of us are overweight? No judgment. I am not perfect. I'm smoking shit, you know what I mean? Chronic pain. But you know, if you look at me, this is the problem. People are about appearances. Yeah. I look like I'm fucking on fire. Of course. No bragging here. I was born naked. Why are my shirts off? Fact. You look at me, you're like, oh, he's healthy, perfect. The muscles, right? Skin look okay. You know, I have a limp. No, I've got issues. However, My energy from within me is functioning at a high level. Even if I was fat or if I was obese, I would still have a lot of energy. You have fat versions of your Buddha. What's that about? Skinny versions. Once again, like ask questions. What does that mean? And how can this man be in more than one place? Buddha's everywhere, but from India, or pardon me, Nepal, apparently. There was a fight there. There's a fight over Buddha being an avatar of Vishnu. What up, Elliot James? I was told that that was done because they wanted to battle the Buddhists to get back at them for making an atheist religion. Well, it is, but an atheist movement. So they said, no, Buddha came from Vishnu, apparently. This is stupid. This is the common sense show. You're living in a corporation. How many of you are overweight and insecure from within as well? You're lacking the light. You're faking the funk. You're putting on a persona, a mask, a personality. You're associating yourself with your past talents. Bitterness. It didn't work out now. I'm going to do a new job. I used to do this. But for some reason, I'm eating myself to death. Love. Eating. But I'm wise. I know shit. I'm woke. I might know what chemtrails are. The earth is flat. But I might still be missing some things with my inner energy. I'm living in a corporation. How does your body look? A corpse means to be dead. Corpse, body. The Vatican City is built on the city of the dead. Your Grateful Dead is telling you something. The common sense show. Now, how do you look physically, and are you comfortable with yourself, regardless if you're fat, skinny, ugly, and pretty are subjective? 111, of course. 1111. Why is 1111 a valuable number? That many people, when I would smoke weed a lot when I was younger, hey, let's get high at 1111. I was like, what does that mean? Even I, the guy with the numbers, I didn't understand that. It's good luck. It's good energy. Okay. Everything's aligned with your 1111. And you win. You won 111. You're a winner. But it's obnoxious. But it's four. Okay. Why do we have four corners? There was a gang in Chicago known as the Four Corner Hustlers. Do they know that it comes from the four corners of the earth, mentioned in every sacred text? Wow. Bars. What is the vault of heaven? Look that one up. A vault? Okay. An inner chamber. What's a vault look like? What's a dome? Right. Okay. The common sense show. We speak in little bits and pieces. What does your body look like? You're living in a corpse, a corporation. Now, you might mean well. You might work well. You have a personality. Your heart's still beating. Your ego is still fresh. But you've had a past, you've had talents, you've had things that didn't work out. Maybe you used to be a junkie, you're turning it around. Maybe you used to be a gangster, you're turning it around. You've seen death, you've seen shootouts, you've seen all kinds of shit. You're turning it around now, and now you have a position of power. You're making it work. You've got a kid, but you're wise, you're woke, but you're getting a little bit fat. It means there's a parasite. There's something going on as to how you're eating. I can see your spine is bent. I have compassion. I have a limp. I look out for my people, but I would never say, hey, you're fat. But I'm being attacked a lot. My energy is being attacked a lot by these kinds of bodies lately. The voluptuous. We'll call them, because Venus is also fat. There's an African doll, there's an African version of Venus, and she's like beyond voluptuous, like obese. But they honored her as an obese goddess in Africa. She's different everywhere. She's a man in India. Why? The common sense show. These are common sense questions. So once again, it's about just talking to you. You know, normally I'm showing you shit and da-da-da-da. I'm just going to talk. I'm going to see how it goes. See how you relate to this, because all of you will. So all of us have a past. I've had a past. I've had talents. Dancer, rapper, blah, blah, blah. Masters of Fine Arts. It's not for my ego. Okay? I don't give a shit. But yeah, Masters of Fine Arts, University of Iowa, teaching dance, blah, 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 blah. No undergraduate. Okay, great. Yeah, I was a rapper. I was in a band, successful. North Carolina, we were in a band called the Thought Criminals. Okay. Opened up for real groups, blah, 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 blah. Did all that. With a broken body, poor choices, eating shitty foods, rapping about the man, writing incredible bars, even when I was asleep. Because, of course, the creators didn't care. The creators didn't care about that. Your life. But there is something to changing your diet. Anyways, I was rapping about the man and problems and how to figure it out. Thank you, yes. Yet I was eating Hardee's. I was eating triple bacon cheeseburgers, drinking fucking 5 hour energies, rockstar drinks. I quit smoking. But that's far more toxic. People, this is a fact, than your smoking. Are the chemicals, yes, thank you. That makes you should go back to smoking before you eat and drink what you, I'm telling you right now, it's hitting you. And I'm not a doctor, but this is a fact. But I'm saying we should ring bells. This is the common sense show. I'm not from here. I'm going to say many things that a lot of us have missed because you're so goddamn woke. You're so woke. Not my chat room, but everyone's so woke. They're so wise. They know what Hebrew is. They know what the Illuminati is, what the chemtrails are. They know how you should read the Bible. They know how you should da 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 da. There might be a manager or a lead. There might be a coworker. There might be a lover. There might be a child behaving a certain way. How do you look physically? Are you comfortable in your body? If you are not, you are a shill. A shill to what? This is what I mean by a shill. A shill has the hill with Jack and Jill. The Jack and the Jill, the hill to go up, the belly of the beast. The hill is a belly. It's a hunchback. It's a hump. It's the moon. Libra. They go up, the belly, and conquer their lust and conquer their gluttony. They fall down, don't they too? It's normal. You're gonna fucking go off the wagon. You could be on the wagon and be a vegan, raw vegan. Great. This is incredible. You're still get parasites from those vegetables, from the fruit, all the extra shit. You don't need to be eating and drinking anything, air really, but that's impossible today. We know this. But back to your point, Jay. God damn it. The body, Jack and Jill, the belly. They mastered the gluttony. It's my way of seeing. I'm not from here. My third eye seeing that. It's a metaphor. But then they fell, right? Go rolling down the hill. What are they saying there? Life has ups and downs. On the belly of the beast. When you go to jail, it's the belly of the beast. Is it a fat fucking belly? You better goddamn believe it's a pregnant woman holding you men in there and you women in there. Some of you wrongfully put in there. And then what kind of food is in prison? What kind of food is in your shelter? What kind of food is in your hospital? Your church food. You meant well. Hallelujah. We're going to have a cookout. Bring your kids. Bring everybody for Jesus or for Allah, for Abraham, for Jehovah, for the Mennonites, for the Amish, for the atheist, for the gay, for the straight, whatever the event is. Here's the event. Great. What are you drinking and what are you eating and what is in that? Before I talk about God or you want to know how I'm doing, right? Isn't that weird? It's a family reunion. How many family reunions have I been to? All diabetes food. Kool-Aid, new versions of the shit. I mean, my God, but stuff in it, putting fruit in it and shit, and tricking me. In the sweets, the cake, and the pastries, and all the extra shit and processed, nothing but that, right? And then the barbecue. Give it the barbecue. Give it the barbecue food now. Grilling it up. It's a bodily shill. So it's not about being insensitive. Because my uncle died as an obese man, diabetes. He was the greatest man I'll ever have known. My Uncle Manuel, great man. I mean, his temperament, always the same whenever I saw him. Big guy, great laugh, intelligent, always grateful, never in a bad mood. All he wanted to do was give me information too. That's why I'm woke. Because he'd give me comic books. He would give me toys and shit. He would encourage me. Always in a good mood. But he was sick, going through hell. When you have diabetes, we know it's from here. The food and the smoking stuff and the drinking. Where does it come from? Why is it being caused to you? What were you being taught to eat and drink when you were children? What was on the TV? What was in the ads, man? The additives, right? What is the food in your shelter? These people are all mostly junkies going through hell with addiction. You know damn well Mountain Dew, Pepsi, and Coke to the tongue create a stimulation in this unhealthy soda, right? This has been, FDA has told us this. Anthony Fauci people. The Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? So anyway, we know this. But the shelter will mainly go towards what's cheap, right? But what's funding the shelter? Tax dollars? Rich people? Step it up, right? No. Your money, my money? What's going on here? They're giving them bologna and cheese. Okay, I used to eat it. Oscar Mayer in plastic, right? I've seen it. I've been to shelters. Canned foods, Chef Boyardee. some salad options. I can't say every shelter around the world. So I'm confused. So your intent is to help people that are suffering from not having a place to stay and their addictions. You're giving them food that is also stimulating their addictions. And it's food that promotes you to be overweight. You push the button at the traffic, it says wait, crosswalk available. Wait, wait, excuse me? Are you insulting me? They're out there. The machines that wait, what does it mean to wait? There's different words, right? What is the whey protein? What is the way to eat? What is the way to master your body so you don't have a black and white way of living? Because people who have a hard time with their body are in denial. I understand that. They want to be a rock star. They're struggling with something. You can see it in their body. You don't have to acknowledge it. I'm not rude. I'm not doing this to be arrogant. I have chronic pain and God gave me a decent body. I'm 48. Why not keep rocking it? With a limp, great. In constant pain, no problem. I'm grateful I'm alive. I'm not going to be in a bad mood for that. Fuck that. I'm not going to come to work and put that on you, right? People do this to you. I've realized it's important to discuss this shit. It's not cool. It is psychological warfare. To project your insecurities, this is beyond truth now. It's common sense shit. To project your insecurities, your discomfort in your own body, as I can see, is feeding where you're coming from at me. Now, I've dealt with it many times where I have been attacked with energies that came from nowhere. No, they came from intimidation. You're intimidating when you have a limp, but you have an aura and you're just magnetic. People in the city know me, not from my ego, for being a good person, giving fruit to their kids, having them draw art and stuff by my cashier register, shit like that. Giving fruit to a person who was just found out they got terminal cancer. Someone died in a hospital. I said, oh my God, give them a whole thing of bananas. I would do shit like this. And they know me in the city for that. That's what I do. That's the truth. You feel me? Giving the homeless money. I've had a homeless guy give me fucking $70. I'm not fucking playing with you. What? His name is Mark. Mark, breathing problem. He's a smoker, right? He had the lung thing. But Mark, energy, sharp. I can't understand what he's saying all the way, but he's very sharp. Can't breathe. But my fucking God, he's way more conscious and giving than anyone I've ever seen in my life. This guy. He's missing some teeth. But hey, you want some salad? I'm like, what the fuck, Mark? You're homeless, right? This is a real story. He'll pull out a bag of fucking good produce. Like, you want? I'm like, Mark, no, you eat that. He's like, no, you. All right, Mark. This is Mark. I've known him for years. He'll come to my house and give me like trophies and shit, statues of Buddha. I had a coworker throw out one of his gifts because he was kicked out of a store. He's unique. Mark has had some things go on in his life, but who hasn't? Hello. We're all unique. Whatever. My point is this. If you're projecting your insecurities upon someone else because you're uncomfortable in your body, it's because you're living in a corporate world and you forgot about that. That's all. I haven't forgot about that. I'm working in the system and I know this. I'm feeding the beast and I know that. That's the difference. So if I'm walking in pain, there's no more pain than working with the beast. There's no more pain that you could ever have but feeding the beast. Your tax dollars. It's far more painful than arthritis, a death sentence, terminal cancer. We're feeding a ritual by going to work, punching in, getting data, right? Okay. I mean, it's like, it is what it is. But we know, is it organic? How did we used to live? Slow down. How did we used to look? Of course, there were fat people in ancient times, but it was a different kind of fat now. I know. There's levels to being fat. You can be listed. One of the best martial artists is a fat guy. What's his name? Chow Yun Fat, the Jackie Chan fighting dude. He would be in all kinds of Jackie Chan movies. Fat guy. You punch his belly, you break your hand. Okay, so I'm not dissing fat people. You can use the fat to become conscious. Okay, but what kind are you, right? And you know what kind you are. And are you projecting that energy where you work, at home, with your children? You should be aware of that. It's dangerous. Does it make you lose it? This is where I'm going. We're losing it a bit. So I've seen people lose it because I feel they don't understand what they're doing in this world. You're living in a body. If your body is not the way you want it, you can change that. You're going to have a hard time being consistent, first of all, and balanced with your mind. So all of your achievements mean shit if you haven't gone back, fix your back, know you're getting older, don't eat that, don't microwave it anymore, no more microwaves. Or whatever, right? No more little treats. If we're gonna go there. And are we a person who's woke? Yes, we could be. Are we someone who knows about the Illuminati and chemtrails and being the flat earth? Yes. There are people like this, but there are other issues with emotional ups and downs because of Jack and Jill in the hill of the belly of the beast. A beast is not evil. It's beauty in the beast. Am I right? Okay. So why would something beautiful want to hang out with something so-called ugly? People, like what's going the Swan Lake Ballet, for common sense. The Black Swan and the White Swan is a ballet. The Natalie Portman thing, I've mentioned it in other videos. Slow down. Dancing on your mind, right? Flash dance. Flash Gordon. Flash photography. Life is going to flash before your eyes. Everything is a dance. Light and dark, though, because the flash came from the dark, hence the black swan and the white swan. See where I'm going here? They've been dancing. You've been dancing, right? And eating, drinking. You didn't know what you were doing, and not a stimulation. Maybe you were a crackhead. Maybe you were a street person. Once again, could be a felon turning it around. But the food, what is the food doing? It's influencing you now to go backwards. Eat it. That's all. It's a ritualistic food. Pop culture food is a ritual. It's genius. It's all man science lab made and zapped and shit and blessed with goodies you'll never know. Names of things you can't pronounce. None of us watch the sun. I mean, my God, I watch the sunrise. And I'm like, my God, what a gift I have to watch a sunrise. Barefoot. Common sense. Why not? Who is watching the sun? Everyone in this planet should get up. It should be a thing. Equally. We all get up together and just take a moment outside, say, hey, what's up? And shut up and watch the sun. Or you watched the game last night? Yeah, that was a pretty good game. At least you goddamn, you feel me? Wow. How much money I make at your job? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching the sun though right now. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I am too. I forgot about that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. What? You know what I'm saying? Like solar gazing together. We should be watching the sunrise, and then we finish work the same time and watching it set. So we balance our. We don't do this. We miss the most important part of the day on purpose. We know this, and we're stuck in rooms of food. And what kind of food is it? That food is a frequency. We know this. The food is going to bring you to a certain level like drugs do. There's no difference with crystal meth and Lucky Charms to me. Yeah, because they're heavy metals. Crystal meth needs heavy metals. Heavy metals in fucking Lucky Charms. They're unlucky. This is called trickery. Wow. What a weird game. You pour the milk on it, the Milky Way. Even, whoa! Your astrology is all over the place. Common sense. You're insecure about yourself? Tell people. Say, hey, I'm not feeling great today. You know what I mean? I just want y'all to know, but I came, but I might have a moment. Thank you. Wow. Cool. Oh, so now I know why you were being a dick there. Okay. Now you know I was being a dick there. Okay. What's the problem? You see what I'm trying to say here? Pent-up aggression. Also sexual repression. A lot of you are repressing something. Maybe you have some sort of a sexual thing that you're missing. Yes, of course it must be. And you can see it in the body. That's why they eat. It's sex. It's okay. It's a whole, right? It's all phallic. It's okay. Right? You're all porn stars with food. Okay? Simple. But there is no need to project your projects onto my projector if your film is not gelling with me. I don't want a sequel sometimes. I want the first movie. I'm cool. You know what I mean? The first movie was okay. I don't need a sequel. Being another thing, another issue. It takes two to tango, but one motherfucker to choreograph the goddamn dance. Bars! I'm gonna say it again. It takes two to tango, but one to choreograph the work for you. Yeah. The director, the producer, which you could be. Are you choreographing your dance with the devil? The cupcake is the devil you're dancing with. The microwave, the fried this, the that, the beef burger, the extra cheese, blah, 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 the protein, the carbs, the salt. The bacon cheeseburger thing still. I used to eat it. I'm not dissing this, but common sense shit, right? What is that going to do? Okay, now, smoke. I had an aha moment. This would blow your goddamn mind. Actually, it shouldn't. It's common sense. Jay, don't blow minds today. Jay, just be fucking normal. No, be paranormal. So, smoke, right? Smoke is not great for you. But listen to this. When you fry your food in the kitchen, did you hear me already? Let me say it again. Especially protein. I'm going to slow down. Imagine your body's a grill and you had an on button or all that, like an oven. And you ate a raw thing. You turn on a button, right? And just think the smoke would be the same as a cigarette. It's smoke. Whoa. How many barbecues have you attended? How many did you lead? Were you on top of it? Shh. You don't smoke. Okay. I'm not saying to smoke, but just, you hear me? It's common sense. Shh. The firecracker show you went to. Okay. The firecrackers you were lighting off. Whatever. Okay. Your car. I love my life. The car. You forgot about your car. The exhaust pipe. How often you around that? You've got a garage. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Shh. Back to the grill. The smoke. Now you're in your kitchen. It's not a body. Your kitchen, if you fry it up, smoke is still smoke, is my point. I would assume. Not good for your lungs, which a lot of you are frying it up. So you should all be having lung cancer, technically, or a breathing problem, all of you, which means there's something not quite gelling here with smoke. Your body can handle smoke. Smoke and mirrors? The smoking gun? What? Movie called Smoke. Okay, what the hell's going on here? Why are so many famous people smoking and showing you how good it is and sexy? Of course you fell for it. It's sexy. It's in the mouth of a sexy guy or girl. I fell for it because of a Japanese girl. Like, wow, those Virginia Slims. Okay. Anyhow, common sense. Dumb choice. Yes, me. Okay. But I dealt with it. There's a difference between that and the gluttony kind of thing where you're just doing a lot, not being honest with it, so that your behavior is not balanced and consistent, and you might snap on someone. Snapping is happening, okay? We don't need this. So I felt like doing a video, not out of anger and frustration. I can handle that. I've had a mother do far worse than what happens to me. With anyone who's got a sort of moment, we'll call them moments because I'm not judging. I don't know what the person was going through with the moment that I experienced. But it's powerful. I was like, wow, this is weird for me. But I took it. My heart rate went up. It was a good challenge. My stomach got tight. It was that intense. I felt like a physical anger too. I was like, wow. And not much was happening when the anger was projected, which was interesting because I wasn't really doing much, which I'm also learning a lot about since I've woken to nature and solar gazing and being barefoot and eating trees and smoking leaves that I get made fun of, that many people are intimidated as fuck by me just by me walking into a goddamn room. I'm not even trying to do anything, but I can feel a bit of something going on. I'm not trying to be a guru, the nature boy. I don't Jungle Book. I'm not Mowgli, whatever his name was. I'm not the guy. No, Lion King. I'm good. I'm just Jay. You feel me? Trying to get good information, figuring it out, trying to beat the odds. So yeah, I'm fucking with smoke. Shiva might want to do that. Oh, drink the poison. I mean, that might sound stupid, but if your body's not ready for it, you'll get sick. I'm doing a lot of work to prepare my body for my dumb choices. Rocks and aged urine. Yeah. So anyhow, that's me. Common sense. It's not for you. It's totally chill. However, it might be for you if you're someone that can't look the part. Right? What is the part? You're playing a role that's called a coworker. Does a sperm know what a coworker is? Manager, lead, HR, human resources, the plumber, Fortnite, I don't know, Halloween, your medication. It's wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. No. So, shh. This is a good common sense show. When we are addressing each other, when you address me, you are wearing something. Address. How you address someone is goddess worship, and you must be careful because life can be a bitch. And I don't want that for you. I'm a Venus sign. I'm protected. I've done the work. I will mention it. The orbs come out. I've given birth to something that's not human. God knows what it will do if it's angry. I don't know what they'll do. I have no idea. Do you sometimes say, I'm not trying to get into it. I don't have to get physical. I've done things beyond the body. Common sense for me, because I have the videos. But it's common sense. I know what I can do. I'm not arrogant about it. Forceful? I'll go out of my way to show a video of the orbs because I think it could change someone's life. That might be pushy, okay. But in general, no. Do my own thing, have a workout routine, dealing with my shit. But getting attacks, feeling that, I'm like, wow. As on the edge that I feel 24 hours a day, I've been able to balance the most chaotic world anyone could live in, from being hired and fired, dealing with a broken up family, broken body, money issues, you name it. Addiction stuff was in my life. I've been there. Still kind of with them, with the smoking again. Okay. Yeah. So what? I'm not my body. I'm not my addictions. Neither are you. You could be addicted to what? Joe Rogan. Your phone. What's the difference? I mean, it's there. It's like everyone is so in their phone too, right? That it's hard for us to see or even process what we're seeing. So if you're in a room full of people on a phone and something bad happens, what I'm saying is it might be hard for the team to understand how to support you, right? So the phone's powerful. And that's okay. But if it's a dangerous situation, when we put the phone down, you feel me, and get that homie out of that bad situation of almost dying. Common sense show. Are you that into your phone? Do you know how much you're into your phone? How much does your phone mean to you? If you lose your phone, how angry do you get? I get angry. I feel stressed. But how stressed do you get? How does your body look living in a corporate world? You're living in the belly of the beast. You're living in the belly. You understand me? And it's obese. She's the whore of Babylon. Earth is vast. She's a obese, beautiful bitch and a goddess. But she can kill you. Common sense show. Yeah. What happened? All this truth. Everyone's so woke. Relax, Ewok, who's woke. Ewok, it's the same word. The tree people. They were telling you something in the goddamn movie about living in the trees. The teddy bear people, god damn it. You're a teddy bear. All of you had a teddy bear. Why? You're all tough now, and you're a lead, you're a boss, you're a coworker, you're a graduate, you're an MFA person, you're a fucking MMA martial artist, you're a artist, you're struggling, you're homeless, you're broke, you got cancer. No, you don't. You're a survivor, you suck. You don't. You got acne, you don't. You're Arabic, you're not. You're Jewish, you're Hindu. What the fuck is all this? Too many options. Does the wind do that? A lot of types of wind, different kinds of flow of wind. Does the wind do that to you? No, it flows. You see it. You don't think about this shit? It's in your lungs. The same thing. The same intelligence that's blowing that leaf. You're a leaf blower, you alpha males. You fucking alpha. God bless you. I do that now. You love your machines. What's putting that electronical thing together? You're living in the belly of Venus, in the moon, and all of the men 2 stars and transgender ones. It's it. It's simple. It's common sense astrology now. I'm not going to go too deep with astrology because it can fuck your head up. I know it can. So, your body, how does it look? Are you okay with your body? You're living in a corporate world, the body of Christ, Corpus Christi, pardon me, in Texas. Back to that. Why is it called that? What are the stories about now? Is it about the formation of land? How the land was formed? All your books are about how the earth was made? And the humans are metaphors for pieces of earth and star systems? Well, that sounds kind of hermetic, Jay. Who's Hermes and hermetic shit? I don't know. Mercury stuff? Raphael? The pagan shit, right? It's just out the window. Bring it all together. Even the atheist, we can use you too. We love you. You're welcome here. I used to go hard on y'all, but no. It's chill. Great, I get it. Atheists too. We need them. Convert. We're battling. I'm over here now. It's more truthy. I'm over here. It's more atheist. Oh, it's better salsa dancing over here. Oh God, this is a great yoga studio. I mean, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Wind does not do this. It's blowing around you. It's giving you air to breathe, to have an ego, to have a good or a bad day, to have black, to have white, to have a president, to not have a president, to have a computer, not have one, to go holistic or to not, to go vegan, to go meat eater, to go ball earther, to flat earther, to vote for that one, to vote for this. There's always options you can do. You can push the button, you can turn it off, you can turn it on, you can go and get it, you can go and receive it, you can go call it and come to you, and then you can go receive it, you can go return it and bring it back and go buy it again. You can return it and get your money back. You can buy it again and spend your money. You can go to the casino after that, you bet all your money in the casino, you won 10 grand, you spend after that in goddamn debt, go back and go shopping again. No, it's not your strip club. I mean, what? Are you serious? It's the majority of your world. No judgment. Yeah. Behave like this. The Common Sense Show. All of you applicators, pushing the buttons, getting this, getting that, needing this, needing that, going there, going here, going to, going fro, back and forth. And the earth is stationary. Shh. Terra, firm, calm, taking you all in, saying, relax, honey, you're living in a Kaaba. If you Google it right now, it will tell you that no, Earth is not a hexahedron. It's a sphere. AI. Then if you go to the 5 atomic solids and AI that, it will say, yes, Earth is the hexahedron. You are in a world of hurt. That is black and white. Do that right now in your phone. I'm not using my phone no more. This is the most important thing. Elliot, pull your phone out and look it up and see if you can find them saying, no, Earth is not a hexahedron. It's a sphere. Okay. But then type in Earth, hexahedron, 5 platonic solids, Plato. And it will say, yes, it is. Then type in, did scientists ever support Plato and his platonic solids? Scientists now. Today we're told science is more official. They still dig Plato, basically, if you look it up. Common Sense Show. What? So is it black? Is it white? Are the 5 platonic solids the root of mathematics? You look at math, and I'm seeing the same symbols. When I was a kid, I hated math. I think I'm right. So the Plato system, to my idea, is the symbols are work. The tetrahedron, it's in math. The square, it's in math. The plus sign. Okay, so I'm like, Common Sense Show. What's more important? The shape of the earth, right? Or being grounded while you're on the shape of the earth? And what does your body look like? And are you being honest? Not being mean to yourself. Are you achieving a goal in which to fix that, to be a more grounded and chilled out person so you don't snap and lose your shit when you don't have to? And create an uncomfortable situation that was manifested because of insecurity, probably from your body, but from the reason why you're doing it to your body is you are stimulated from foods that were rituals, excuse me, to stimulate you to be black and white. It's called an Oreo cookie. Bars! Enough. Come on, man. An Oreo cookie, guys, is the black and white checkerboard of food. Great fucking snack, was it not? Great fucking snack. Oreos is the black and white. It's black, it's white. Remember Michael Jackson tricking you, thinking that song was about diversity? Guys, it's okay. It's okay. It makes sense, right? Common sense. What were we watching? What were we doing? What were we eating? What does your body look like? You're living in a corporation. You're living in a body. You're living in the belly of the beast. Oh, pardon me. I need to send someone a message. You're living in the belly of the beast. Now, why is it called a beast? Should be our first question. Hold on. Intermission. Digest our food. Many of us don't digest our food. I still stuff my face. Are you stuffing your face? What's a stuffed animal? It's the same. Yeah, you're okay. Taxidermy. Yeah, honey. You eat dead flesh? Come on. I mean, it's okay. I love you. It's not to be dissing people in their diet. I used to eat it, but your behavior will change as you get older. Your body's going to get, let's just say, more advanced with what you're eating. You understand what I'm saying here? It's going to upgrade or downgrade. It's obvious. And if you don't upgrade, you're going to be bitter. That's all I'm trying to say. And you might be black and white, and that's going to be very confusing to people. I don't know. It's important. Okay. Anyhow, the Common Sense Show. Jay, shut up and bring some more common sense to this show. Okay. What else could be considered common sense? Like just basically just talking to you simply about things that you can relate to right away. Your family situation. What are your families like? Common sense. Before you go to work, while you're at work. Situation with your families. Now, also, if you're married or if you're not married, are you satisfied in your relationship? Are you happy in your relationship? Are you really? Many of you will say yes right away, you jump, but slow down and think. Are you sure? It's okay if you're not. What up, Raina? Good morning. It's okay if you're not a little bit. That's healthy, actually. You don't want to be always right with your mate, always, right? You want to be an opposite. But how much opposite is it? Be honest. There has to be. If you're with someone for more than 5, 10 years, and great that you can do that, right? There had to be all kinds of things that have happened. Those things record, they go into the body, go into the diet. Have you dealt with that? If you didn't, you're going to snap and lose your shit. A lot of people snap. I'm getting snapped at. Are you eating red snapper? Woo! I'm telling you the shit now. Snapshot. It's from, come on, man. Your snaps is your pans. What are you frying your food in? You're inhaling smoke now. And then you're vaping after. Then we're smoking okay. The tobacco industry is putting out the flavored vapes January 1st, apparently, because the vapes are taking away the money from tobacco sales. Interesting when it's the same shit. Isn't this fucking stupid? They both are poison. Keep it real, guys. It's okay. See, this is my common sense. It's poison. I'm aware that this is poison. Yes, I don't know what I'm doing all the way through, but I have a hunch, and I'm doing this for me, that this particular leaf I'm smoking is not deadly, but I do have a cough. But I do urine shit. I have ways of doing healing, and it's probably good for me, because if someone does get sick, I'll know how to heal them because I'm doing it for myself. Why not? I've had a life. I'm grateful for life. I'm not being a daredevil, but hey, shit. For now, anyways, I'm not saying this is going to be my life forever, but think about it. It's a plant. It's a controversial plant. Marijuana has been controversial. There's not anything in marijuana. We know this. Guys, just think about this. Stop pitting tobacco against marijuana or cannabis. They're plants, and they're both going to become altered. The minute your hand touches it, you've GMO'd it, you've altered it, you've fucked with its energy. So just relax, okay? They're both plants. I don't understand why I don't talk about them equally. It's respect, right? Come on. Okay, anyways, now, we know smoking marijuana, you don't die. You don't get any lung shit, okay? But I've seen people who smoke weed, hawk shit up when they work out hard, who smoked a lot of weed, you feel me? Of course, the mucus thing, right? So, I'm feeling a bit of that here. My point is this. If smoke is smoke, how come the smokers who smoke the marijuana plant, you feel me? And then you smoke another plant called tobacco, But when you look up Virginia flu cured leaves, there's a lot of things in there that can scratch your head. There's amino acids in it, polyphenols, and malic acid. Look those things up. It's weird. Polyphenols promote cardiovascular health in blueberries. Why is it in tobacco? I'm just asking questions. Common sense show. Is that a good question? I'm not promoting smoking. Once again, I've had a great life. Thank you for the hearts. You get what I'm saying here. So why not? I smoke. And then, okay, if I'm going to be a healer, this is my thoughts. By the way, this is my thinking. I am not forcing it upon you, but I had an aha moment. I think I'm a real healer. Why not? I've cheated death. I've made it this far with chronic pain, whatever. Something about me, I can make it work. I've got a decent job. I shouldn't be making $18.50 an hour. Wow. Thank you. Anyhow, why not do a bit of the poison, do my urine, do my rocks, right, for people who are sick. So I could say, hey, I'm a bit sick too, but I find that this is kind of keeping me, because people are going to be addicted. But it's my theory they can stay addicted and still be healthy. That sounds fucking stupid. No, it doesn't. Dumb. How many drug addicts live longer than you and me? Straight, you motherfucking heroin addicts. I'm serious. Meth. I've seen people on meth out there, man, and a lot of them have money. I had a chick tell me today, there's a homeless lady out here, got $100,000 in her account, out in the streets on purpose, and has the means to give people $100. Wow. I was like, wow, common sense show. That should be a book. That should be a movie. I see her every day. Perfect skin, hair. That I'm like, wow, she's always clean. It's $100,000 in her account? Shit. I can see she doesn't want that money. She doesn't want that life. She doesn't want that burden. And she's angry. She's a very angry woman. She's also a musician, played the viola. How do I know that? I care. I speak to people on the street. So she was a talented violist. Something went south. Got a lot of money in her account. But she said, fuck the world. I'm going to be on the streets. Wow. And I'm woke. I'm tough. Woo! You hear me? I found that out today. I see her every day. Homeless on purpose. She's like, yeah, I'm out here. And I'm going to show you my mental health issues here. I'm going to snap. I think it's awesome. That's called freedom of expression. Talking to yourself within reason, not hurting nobody else. Okay. Even hurtful words. Freedom of speech. But physically, you don't bother nobody. But we should be allowed to have these kinds of individuals. We should be able to talk to ourselves. Like Rick, just Wall Street people. Hey, motherfucker, why not relax? Yeah, talk to yourself. You had an invisible friend. What happened to you? To go homeless on purpose, and you think you're a badass? Wow. And she can give, and she also, I'm sure she's giving people money on the street, and she's homeless, so-called. I know a dude. This is amazing. I found it also, same person told me, this dude, he bought a whole apartment complex. Okay, he got an inheritance from his family. Huge crystal meth addict when I saw him. I was like, wow. I watched him, and his dog is his skin and bones. I watched him go in his apartment, very fancy building that she mentioned that he bought. And I looked at him, and I'm like, wow, you know, he looked like he was a homeless guy, but he's got a lot of money. So we don't always know the story about the people in the street, is my point. And I'm not judging that. I'm not saying that it's a, you know, to look at that like, oh, it's just, that's a real story. There's a guy, he bought a fucking apartment complex. You have to have money for that. Okay? It's a huge inheritance, but the poor guy has a crystal meth addiction. I looked at him and I'm like, yeah, you can see it. Like he was a fucking regular so-called homeless person. So my point is, not all of your homeless people are actually homeless. Wow. Not all your drug addicts are just some dumb, sick people out there, you know what I mean? But they might have more money than you. Common sense show. I'm blowing your mind. See, we don't think this way because we don't have time to. Now, I'm bringing that time to us now. That's it. What up, Jazzy Her? The Common Sense Show. I'm exhaling poison. Exactly. A lot of people don't know what to do with their money, so they get high with it. Exactly. Common sense. Or they have shame. They feel guilty about it because they didn't want it. Pardon me. I need to ash in something. Go limp my way over here. Pardon me. There we go. Oh, God bless your disabled people. I understand you. Now, I'm a horrible roller. There you go. Common sense. Whatever. I'm not my body. I'm not a smoker, but I am. So, what up, Miss Moss? In a sense, I'm poisoning myself to then heal other people. Would your Christ not try to do this? Instead of considering me a smoker, doing a bad thing, fucking up my lungs, maybe I might find a system that can help deal with it. Because most of your world loves to smoke, is my point. And I see this. I'm a cashier. I clean trash. It's the nicotine pouches, guys. You Zen people, ZYN. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. Honeys, common sense, right? It's not the dis. I tried one and I sweat and almost threw up, and it was like, wow. When I smoke this, I just get a buzz and energy. I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not promoting smoking. I don't get hungry. I'm not lightheaded. Well, I get a bit lightheaded, sorry, pardon me. But in a way where I'm like motivated. It's like it just carries. It's a different hit, can I say? Anyways, yes, it's addictive. However, you're in a world of drug addicts. How do I know that? You can be addicted to your ego, to what you did, to how you see it, to how you want it. Or you didn't have it your way. And you snap on someone. I was snapped on today. It's okay. Doesn't matter where it was or who it was, but it happened. And I felt very, very, my heart rate went up. I felt tight in my chest. I felt like actually someone punched me in my chest. That kind of like, whoa. And it was a very simple situation in which I resolved it by saying, can we stop doing this? Now, I've noticed that when I use the word stop, when someone gets mad, it's like worse than even getting mad at them. I'm like, I said, can we stop? You know what I mean? Like, what's the problem? If you're in a car, you see a common sense, you see a stop sign. I'm just saying, can we stop? So I'm knowing certain energies that get more upset when I say this and they want to rise. Okay. So how does your body look? How are you feeling? Are you honest? Let me know that before you get mad at me. Say, oh man, I'm insecure, and just that's human. Great. We can move on. I have insecurities. I'll tell you mine. Great. You're beautiful for that. It's a warrior there. Not holding it in, repressing it, eating the wrong stuff, microwaving your life. Yes. Added chemicals? Yes, Jazzy. The pouches are on fire. And the people think that listen, you people who are vaping, I love you. And you people who are eating the pouches, I love you too. Now, hear me very carefully. It's common sense. It's not a safer option. They tell you on the box, honey. Okay? You're doing it because you think it's an easier route to stop being addicted. You're going to be an addict, even if you stop doing that. How do I know that? I'm going to tell you it again slowly. You could be an addict to your ego, to your own shit, and you didn't see it. That's what you want to be clear of. You want to be sober of your ego. I'm not taking away your ego. I have one too. I think it's useful. I'm the different kind of spiritualist. Use your ego. Yes, it's your ego waffle. This is common fucking sense. Your nicotine pouches are worse. It's man-made. I'm smoking a leaf that is gold, and it smells like I can explain. I put it in the sun, and it's just like this thing happens. Anyhow, yes, it's going to be killing all of us. A lot of people just don't know how to control their emotions, so they get angry because they don't know how they feel. Exactly. Jazzy Her, I did some looking at your photos. I noticed in some of your photos you were wearing a very unique. It looked like Buddhist kind of clothing in Tibet. You had like a head garb, a robe, and stuff. May I ask what that was? If you know what I'm saying, the photos. Anyhow, because I think it'll also sync with what I'm speaking on now, actually, because it relates to culture. Yeah, you have some pictures. I'm trying to describe what it looked like a ritual, like a part of your culture, like you were wearing something, sort of acknowledging your people. It looked like. I hate using these words. Yeah, your cultural clothes. I'm curious to know what that culture is. Yeah, pardon me. I didn't want to be like rude about it and like, but yeah, I'm curious because I want to be educated too on my chat room. I mean, common sense, right? So this is why today it's a simple. So back to nicotine stuff and wanting a safer option. There is no safer. Go to the danger. You're going to have a dangerous life. You're living in a corporate world, honey, a debt-based world. I am not saying be reckless. What's a daredevil? How many daredevils live a long life? Fucked up, but didn't have any fear, did stunts. Evil Knievel, for Christ's sake, this character. So, what is a safer option, anyways? What is safe sex? Great rapper, Sticky Fingers from Onyx, would say safe sex is a gun under his pillow. Because some women could be setting you up to be killed, right? It happens. Okay. Women do this. Not just in the hood. It happens. Women will set men up with their bodies. Common sense show. So I'm just saying. Now, I think that being comfortable in your own body and being honest with it is the truth. So even if you know the truth and you can talk about some Bible stuff, you have good advice for me, right? You got good advice. If you're not comfortable in your body, you're a shill. You're on the hill. Okay? How many movies called The Hill? Drew Hill, the R&B group. Druid, honey, to code, add an ID. They wouldn't know that, but who made the name for that band? Common sense, Drew Hill. I'm just saying, a coincidence there. Is it a code of some sort? That thong, the thong, thong, thong. Let's go back to that song. It's a common sense show. What shape is a thong but a T? T minus in counting. When the rockets go off, you're seeing a bum bum and a T and a dude on a beach. This is your life. With a code in a group. But up David, right? It's a code, is it not? The thong. Let's break down the word thong. What is Hong Kong? You didn't hear me. William is Bill. And Rich Otter is the dictionary. I have a horrible joke. I've got a dad joke, but it's an astrology joke. What do you call a medic that doesn't get your zodiac sign right? And it relates to a genre that you might watch on Netflix. What is a medic that doesn't get your zodiac right and relates to a genre that you have in Netflix? What would that sound like? A medic doesn't know your astrology sign, gets it wrong, and it relates to a genre on your Netflix. The response would be, Doc, you met Aries. Bars. That was a horribly good joke. Doc, you meant Aries? Documentaries. You see, Aries is there. I was just playing with you. Common sense. You should be having fun with yourself. So, thong. Right. Thank you. What is Hong Kong? Hung, thong, hung, to be hung, well hung, common sense. Is it just about a big ding dong? Jazzy, I'm Hmong. Not a lot of people know about the Hmong culture, but they are a subgroup in the Mao people, Chinese people. We have our own language and beliefs different from the Chinese culture, though. Wow. Hmong. And I just said thong, hong, gong, ong. King Kong, guys, is K and K letters. What famous person has the Kit Kat? The KK is Kim Kardashian. Doc, you meant Aries? No, Taurus, actually. Jay, that was pretty funny. Okay, so back to your thong, back to your T, back to your body. It's on the bum bum. Do you like how you look? Thank you for the laughing. God bless your culture. Many Hmong people reside in China, Vietnam, Thailand, and Laos. A lot of drama, a lot of bombing. Now let's pull over for a second. Common sense show. A lot of bombing and killing and destroying have happened in those parts of the world. Now, in my heart, I know why that's happened, or happens, or happening. Now we have to look at the body again, but not because you're fat. Why are so many different people, different colors, different language, different textures, different sizes, different kinds of, they are. Look at them. What's that about? Common sense. Why is there so many options of different kinds of people? We have a fucking caste system. We have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. I'm better than you. Okay. Why are there so many different cultures? What's going on? Why are there so many goddamn fish? Common sense. Insects you'll never see, goddamn it. Trees you'll never know. Berries you'll never eat. Things that can cure your goddamn asthma. You can't have it. It's in the goddamn real Amazon where you get Jeff Bezos in a Speedo. What? Why are there so many goddamn people on this planet that are different? Why? Common sense. Go back to the game Simon. I'm gonna blow your mind right now. What up, Dave? I'm on fire. The game Simon. Remember Simon Says? With the colors, blip, 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 blip. The chakras, blip, 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 blip. And yet a light follow pattern of colors, blip. It's called Simon. So look it up. Okay, I played it. It was a great game. The light would flow. It would give you a pattern: yellow, red, blue, green. It'd go faster. Okay, it would start slow. Okay, now slow it down, Jay. Octaves, music, common sense. Shh, listen to me. Levels of energy. I'm not saying someone's better than anybody else. What I'm saying is, you have been shown in your life, in pop culture, pop in your brain, why certain people get attacked. Yes, okay, the color yellow or red or blue or green. Are there anyone out there that have those colors? I'm just going to ask. I'm not going to say what race. I'm going to ask you guys. What do you guys think race would be yellow? In your opinion, to be fair, I'm going to ask you in the chat room, what race would be yellow to you? And this is beyond race. It's not about, but I'm asking. Because in my mind, I see it. Okay, you say Asians. David said Asians. I would agree. Any other races that might seem yellow? Ish. It's a good question, right? Come on, chat room. Native Americans. I'm working with one, and I'll be honest. If I didn't know him, I'd think he's Latino. Big, beautiful man. Okay, yeah, sure. Native Americans. All right. And then you got some. I would say Latino and Asians. Filipino people too, but that's my opinion. So my point is this. Now, I'm not going to say this to say that, well, this is good. That's a better vibration, and just listen to me carefully. Now let's go back to your games and your colors. What colors do you remember as a kid that did something to you emotionally? Slow down, common sense. What colors do you see today that are a symbol of you doing something or not? The red light tells you to stop. Okay. The yellow light says slow down. Common sense. The green light says go. There's no green people. Red could also be Native American, but that's Adam. We're all red. So it's this yellow is for sure a race. Why? And then you get the black, and then you get the white, right? You get a mix now. Give it. Slow it down, Jay. I'm driving. But I look at race differently. So let's go to Asia. Laos. Heavy Buddhist community. Yeah. Okay. But heavy, wise energy. So what I'm saying is this yellow energy would be carrying something very powerful, like a black and a white, or whatever mix you are. However, you must know it's a fact that yellow has a vibration. Hence why so much war, bombing, and hell in that part of the world. That gets forgotten about a lot. And they have a lot of inbreeding fighting with their own kind, right? Eating each other. India is like off the charts. There's so many great, wise people out there. But you're not getting better. Common sense. What's going on? The guru's not working. But he is. But he's not. Look at the fucking street. Common sense. The temple? Really? Beautiful temple. Great yoga. Great whatever. But shh. Hepatitis is yellow. Reina. That's real shit. Your Simpsons are yellow. The Simpsons. And the TV show started in smoke with a factory and a green fucking thing floating around that was radioactive. You have Radiohead, the rock band. You got headphones. Your headphones are good for you. Your Bluetooth, good for you. Common sense. Where you been? Safer option? Well, that smoking is gonna, oh, sure. But that driving and texting while driving, that hamburger there, okay. That Coke you're drinking there, Bud Light, Mountain Dew. We know it's poison, but we don't care. We're all fucking warriors. I think others say people from America are red, man. Sure. My point is this. There are many Asians in Iowa. Okay? Well, they're everywhere, right? Of course, why wouldn't they be? And, they're going to school. Now, I know in Japan, getting certain grades, having a certain IQ is very important. If you don't have it, you're looked down upon, and suicides are high because of that pressure. That's fucked up. You see where I'm going here? And their goddamn flag is a symbol of the period of Kali, but it's the sun setting. Fact. On the white freaking apron of Venus, her color is white in India. The white robe, okay. The white light you saw when you died and came back, common sense. You're all going to see something white or a light when you die. Do you understand me? It's going to flash before your eyes, honey. You are not a body. You're here playing with yourself. But you're not being allowed to play with yourself. You're being controlled. Because you're living in a corporate world. You're not from here. You should be allowed to play with yourself. Metaphorically, relax. Play free. Do what you want. Okay, great. You believe that? Cool. Can we still hang? Probably not. Because you aren't comfortable in your corporate body. You forgot about what sacred energies mean. Now, does the earth have certain chakra colors, kind of like Simon says? Yes, she does. There are certain parts that are red clay. You've got red clay. You've got gold clay, beige clay, dark gray clay, black clay, dirt. What is that showing you? Then flowers turn red, dark red, purple, light purple, orange, light orange. What? In the same spot? And you're worried about racial issues. I'm going to say that again. Red clay over there, gold clay over there, dark rocks over there, black dirt over there, a fucking pine tree and a rose side by side. How does that happen? Do you know what I'm talking to you? And what made you? This is called the Common Sense Show. Never mind putting someone on your show and talking to me about some esoteric shit. What is esoteric, but are you comfortable in your body? Esoteric man or woman there? Do you look the part, Bonaparte? I'm not saying you gotta be ripped, but is your body solid? Has it been lying on rocks, getting its minerals? Or have you been cheating on your lover, cheating on your mother, Earth, sneaking with your sneakers? It should be a musical. I hate musicals. Jay, hate's a strong word. In Buddhism, I'm not a motherfucking Buddhist. But I understand who Buddha is. It's Mercury. Relax. Is it in retrograde, bitch? Okay. Some of y'all too serious about your shit. We are this. What? What is that about? What? Relax. What are you, a martial artist? You were a sperm. You were a liquid that became a solid. Remember that shit. Okay, but what the fuck? Now, can I do that? Can I join? No, you must be like this if you want to. Oh, I see. I get it. I can't join you unless I do what you do. How about you do what I do? You hang with me, with my people. Will you share? There are some Jewish cultures that will not allow their children to mingle and mix. Only in the family, with no cable. Awesome. No TV. Good shit. But, they might want to mingle. And I've seen it. Rabbi children, not allowed to become the pop culture people, which I get that. But is there a problem even with that? Common sense, I'm just saying. Is there a repression? Is there a pull? Maybe that child wants to be something else, like an actor, a ballet dancer, a basketball player. Nope, you'll be a rabbi. You'll be a priest. You're going to be a scientist. You're going to be a doctor. I can see it, honey. How many of your fucking relatives put that on you? Common sense. How many of them put that on you? Oh, you'd be a great, if you only just, and they'll make you feel guilty. You had a great voice. You were always good at painting. I'm still good at it. Who told you I wasn't? And good subjective. You liking my shit doesn't make it good. Common sense. James Dean made it, but James Dean died a horrible death, so he didn't make it. James Dean, remember that actor, so-called? Died young. Tupac made it, but then died at 25, so-called. Didn't really make it, did he? I'm 48, so I made it. I'm not battling. I'm blowing your minds, though. Common sense. Who made it? The famous asshole there that died young? You think it's cool? Okay. I think getting old is cool. Maybe you have breathing problems from poor choices. It's your body. Okay, go ahead, live. That's impressive. Exist. Oh, it's not enough. I gotta be up, perform, gotta be a lead, be a manager, gotta be someone's lover, gotta go to the store, gotta get up, gotta go to sleep, gotta drink, gotta go to the party, gotta go to the bar, gotta gossip, gotta watch this, gotta watch that. What's the new thing? What's the old thing? Who said what? What did he say? Oh my God. What happened? Oh my God. She's sick again. Is she going to die? Oh my God. Where is she? Oh my God. She's going to die? She's going to live? Okay, great. She's okay. Oh my God. She's dead? Or he's got. Wow. I get it. I mean, goddamn. I hate musicals too. My parents. What about your parents, Jazzy Hair? Is that how it is? Now, the word parents, common sense, should be broken down. Because the word rent is in there. And you're renting your apartment like I'm renting my apartment. Your words are a ritual. Jazzy, I love my parents and understand they want what's best for the children, but what they don't understand is I don't want the same dream that they wanted. I'm happy with what I currently have. So she's just confirmed what I've just said. Okay. In Japan, it's a no-no to have a black boyfriend. I can't say for all the Japanese, but yes, I did a Japanese girl. And when her mom saw me, she was like, if you marry him or anything, I'm going to disown you. I'm just saying, it's a thing. So your parents, what I'm saying, though, the point is, your parents are going to want to put an influence or an imprint on you. So the word parent is a pair of rentals. It's two, renting something. What are they renting? A body. Right. What does your body look like? It's a rental. It came from some kind of place. It's a suit. It's a meat suit. So your parents will want to put an imprint on you or a tattoo of what you should or shouldn't be. And then hence now that might become stressful. Have you dealt with that? As you get older, This isn't for my chat room, but as you get older, what will it do to your eating habits? It'll make you want to eat more, be more a bit compulsive. Maybe you have OCD, spend money you shouldn't be spending, trying to be someone you're not, but you want to be that thing because you're now hiding the fact that you're eating yourself to death because maybe you were sexually abused, did some freaky shit when you were a crackhead. I don't care. However, if you're in a position of power and we got to share space and you spill over and snap because of those issues, I must speak my mind. Not lose my mind or get angry at you. Find other outlets as an outlet and give my input and vent in the ether about energy. How do you feel about your body before you feel about who I voted for? How do you feel about your body before you ask me how I'm doing? How do you actually feel about yourself? Do you like yourself naked? Is that vain? You like your husband naked? Okay. Of course, I'm sure you have a baby with him, many kids. Okay. Do he like you naked? Okay. Do you like yourself naked? Now, I've been in relationships with women, and this is compassion, but I've dated beautiful women, very insecure when they were naked. Well, because of shaming, pressure, we know all this, but very awkward and not comfortable. Why? Right? Stress. Being comfortable in your body is my point. Right? So, sexual abuse is a very big issue that also should be talked about with common sense. Okay, Jazzy. Speaking of marriage, in the Hmong culture, you're not allowed to marry another person with the same last name as yours. If you do, you're looked down on or disowned. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. You mean like incest, though? Jazzy her kind of thing? You mean like same last name, like in the family, or it's a different person outside of your family with the same name? Wow. Interesting. With certain cultures, what is a culture? You know what I mean? This is a common sense show. What is a culture? Would the sperm know what culture is? Different person outside. Okay, I got you. Wow, that's not fair. So it's a different person, same last name, will get disowned if they marry the person with the same last name. No judgments, but wow. They consider that incest, fear, misunderstandings. Common sense, man, Steve. Were your parents hard on you? Does that mean that at some point you might be hard on somebody else? Are you aware of that? Not my chat room. This is for a certain energy that I had to deal with today, which is totally cool because it will happen. But I choose to vent this way. Otherwise, you waste your energy getting angry. A lot of anger, but then happy. Anger, happy. So after snapping, these kinds of people, when they snap, they'll be your friend right after. They'll be very happy with you. It's kind of like a bipolar thing, I think, up and down. I'm not judging. I was diagnosed with something too back in the day when I found out that my wife was cheating on me. Okay, sure. Anyhow, so it's a good point, I think. Were your parents hard on you? And would that might make you hard on other people? Have you dealt with that? What do you mean deal with that? What do you think I mean? Did you address them? Did you put on the dress, the goddess dress, metaphorically, and speak your goddess mind? I speak a foreign language to you. Oh, what? Bud Light. Oh yeah, me and my homies, we were out last night. If I say that was a code, Bud Light gets you real. Hennessy. Oh yeah. If I address you, you're putting on the suit of the goddess. What? What does that mean? So my point is, you have all had people put things on you, right? And then you wear these things, and then your body will probably wear out. It's all going to wear out. We're going to leave this plane one day. Fine, but are you comfortable with yourself right now before you die? And if you're not, you should let people know. And do not be friendly after with them right away and be all freaking sweet and cute if you weren't being cute. If you're not in a cute place, don't be cute after right away. I've seen that. I've seen people snap. Okay, you're upset. And then right after snapping, yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay. Say, no. A word with you, please? And you speak simple. You say, what you did hurt my feelings. That's effeminate. I'm addressing you. Because you had the milk of your mother. You did not drink from the thing of your daddy, did you? To eat, honey. I'm a Venus sign giving you hurt my feelings. You speak like this when you have a problem. It's a good way to resolve. Oh, you know, and then you get an apology. That works well, but I shouldn't have to even do that. It's my point. You should see, right? That dancing with me and being funny after, right? You want to be funny now? Because you feel maybe a bit guilty about snapping. Why were you snapping? Are you comfortable in your body? You're living in a corpse, a corporation. Vatican City is the city of the dead. No judgment, I get it. They're doing what they're doing, but you're also relying on their system. So, common sense. In God we trust on your dollar. Who is the God figure in Italy? You don't have a God figure in America, really, do you? Is there a pope for America? There's only one pope, isn't there? I got you, didn't I? Is there a pope in the UK? Is there a pope in, let me see, England? Right, just one? No, it's one guy, right? I'm correct. The vicar of God that gets chosen, big deal, in one place on earth, Rome. Wow. I know there are different kinds of popes, but you see I'm going here? We know the pope is in Rome. Why? Why can't I have one here? Down the street. Very wise, big ass hat. Great. This is how you eat. Urine therapy. If you want to be careful with this, here's a symbol. It's all astrology. Yeah. And it's also this. Okay, great. Thank you, Pope. No, what are you getting today? You're getting some ritualistic. A lot of symbols of Babylon going on. We know this. It's okay. It's great. It's there. And they mention Jesus while holding a magical staff with a freaking serpent on it or something in Rome. Have you seen what the Pope holds in his hands? The little orb there, the purple orb, the ball. Common sense, guys. What is the Pope holding in the hand? Why is it purple? That thing, right? For royalty and all this stuff. And the little staff and the hats. Why does he need so much stuff in order to honor God? It's a good question. Why can't he use regular t-shirt? I want a Pope. This is a good point. I want a Pope. You feel me? Show up in a regular t-shirt. You feel me? Jeans, sandals. All right, cool. Sit down. Great, you're a Pope. What the hell, all this stuff? Is that what God wanted? I mean, I'm just confused. The first page says, let there be light. Not let there be a man with a hat on that you want a selfie with who might have been in bed with a little boy or a little girl. And you know your fucking Vatican has a lot of problem with that, and the Catholic Church. And the Jehovah's Witness people. A lot of pedophilia. Common sense, where you going? If you become a Jehovah, I am not damning that, but if the vibration has it, honey, it is what it is. You want your body, though. You can move on. You're a sperm. That went to a solid. Let go of the guilt, but I'm going to give you the truth. Can you handle it? Great. Now you move on. You want your body. You don't snap at me anymore and try to be fucking black and white. 1 minute you're mad at me, then you're my homie. No, you're either my enemy or my friend. Can you do that? You're either an enemy or a friend. You don't get two choices with me. Fuck that world. Oh, God, you all know people like that. They fuck with you a little bit, did something kind of rude, and it could be at your place of work, maybe, possibly. You know what I'm saying? They don't normally behave that way, you feel me? Because they seem buddy-buddy, but then something happened. You noticed that was kind of rude, you feel me? Everyone saw what happened, but, you know, because we're all working and trying to pay our bills. I get it. And then the next minute, nothing happened. And, yeah, man, let's get a beer. I'm like, no, mother, what? Common sense show. This is the truth, what I'm telling you right now. Yes, you're going to deal with, you've all dealt with this bullshit. It'll happen with your family. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a bad mood, be in a bad mood and let people know. Don't go fucking to work or to a party or to any event if you force yourself to go. If you're not feeling it, stay at home. Don't force it because you're going to snap on somebody. I guarantee you. And why? Okay? You have the right to stay home. Now, why are you going to work? Because you have to go to work. Of course, you can't stay at home and you're in a bad mood. I get it. It's not my fault. I'm blowing your mind. This is deep shit. Jay, you're limping. Jay, you have a cough. Jay, you're smoking. Jay, you look ripped. Jay, you're sexy. Jay, you're stupid. Jay, you're smart. Jay, you're funny. Jay, fuck you. Jay, oh man, I love you so much. Jay, what the fuck was that? Those are the versions of Jay you will hear. Isn't that you too, right? 1 minute you're this. Look at those circles you see there. The blue rings. That's where you live. That's where you are. Yeah, simple. Now it's gone? You saw it. Okay. No one cares. I hate you. I love you. You're my child. Oh, you're not my child anymore. You did that. Okay, I thought it was your child. Okay. You're funny. Oh, that wasn't funny. Try another joke. No, all jokes should be funny. Why you? What does it matter to you? Why am I having to make you laugh? Why is it? Why are there comedians needed? Why is acting need common sense? Why is acting needed? We're playing characters, right, of other people that look like you and me. Basically, they have a nose like you. What, they did something in history? What did you do? Did you wake up? That's doing something in history. Waking up. Your heart's beating? Great. You move on. Who's that? What did he do? I don't care. What are you doing? You, the pedestrian there. You, the one watching the ballet, the movie, the game. You know, I get it. For the game, but not you. Common sense. That will help you with your belly. Your self esteem is low. You're insecure about something. This is why your belly of the beast will work against you. That's what the beast is. That's what the mark of the beast is. It's a feast, honey. Feast eating, honey. Food is the biggest problem. Look this up. 23 million people smoke cigarettes. 480,000 die out of 23 million. And out of those million, we know we'll have breathing problems. But what I'm saying is, now go look at food. Number one killer is high blood pressure, which this can cause too. However, okay, what is also very easily accessible? Food. More than this, we know that. And fast food. Okay, processed. Okay, wow. You eat processed food, you don't smoke, you're smoking. Do you understand me? The food you're eating is roasting you. You're not out of the, you're vaping, you're doing a pouch, whatever you're doing, you're in a bubble, you got a mask thing, and you're inhaling it. It's just what you're sitting in a room with it, and you're just letting it go like this. You're in a sauna, a steam room. What kind of steam is that? What kind of water are they using? How often do you do that? You don't smoke. Okay, you're fit. You eat fish. You drink latte. You have a little puppy, little poodle. Okay, a nice shoes. Good job. But you hate your coworkers. But good jobs. Sexy yoga chick. Where you at? You're in the sauna now. But smoking, right? What kind of rocks are those? To fucking wake up. What kind of rocks they using in there? I was gonna say obesity is a big issue here in the U.S. Obesity is the number one killer, not smoking. However, this isn't about smoking. However, it's a common sense show. So now we're gonna get common sense. Everything that you're doing with your life is going to poison you slightly. Okay? Look up polyester right now. Look up polyester and what's in polyester. The chemicals in polyester. Okay. Fake leather. Your car seat. Okay. People. Little incense, that little car freshener that you would use for good scent on that little board, and it was a little pine tree. Remember that one hanging? Common sense. What do you think was in that? What do you think they were using to give you good smells? Poison. Heavy metals, guys. Then you're playing Metallica or Tupac or Mozart. They were crazy then, and they were crazy then. They were doing duels and dropping fucking gloves and shooting each other with blindfolds and shit. What were they doing back then? Cheating on each other, having a lot of incest, a lot of pedophilia. Ho, 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 ho. The Mozart people go. They were doing it back then too, guys. Okay. Guns, war, fighting, cannons going off, lying, stealing. Okay. Common sense show. History was pretty fucking bleak. But they had great inventors, though, and painters and dancers. But do they stand out more today, or does the pain and suffering stand out more? And the obvious issues in the room? Common sense show is it's your belly. Have you dealt with it? It's time. It's okay. It's a symbol of being pregnant. It's a beautiful symbol, being fat. Oh, okay. We love you. But are you an angry fat person? Jay, what do you mean by that? I think you know what I mean. Do you get hungry, hangry? This term hangry, be careful with these words. Hangry? You're so hungry that you get angry? Because you're appetite dependent. You don't fast. You don't drink your urine, okay? It's phosphorus. I know it's gross to you. Fast food is gross to me. It's not real food, and you know that, and you probably eat it while you call urine gross. Common sense. And I look awfully healthy. I'm not, but I look the role. So I can talk a little bit of shit. That might change in a few years, but right now, it's a common sense shot. We're pushing the envelope. Why are so many obese? Why are they eating themselves? Because they're not being, let's just say, allowed the time to deal with their shit, to deal with their issues, their insecurities. They shouldn't have any. You should need me security. What do you need security for? Does the little black bird have security when a crow comes and rips its throat out and eats it in front of me in a parking lot? I'm like, wow, I've seen that shit. I'm like a bird eating a bird. Something going on there. Yeah. I saw a crow tearing a bird up, whoop, and leave it half eaten. Did that bird have security? Did it know it was going to get eaten? It's just out there fucking, wow, it's a great day. Oh, shit. Yeah, nature. Wow. Are there some humans designed like that? Like The Crow was a movie, and The Little Bird. Are there movies about the little bird that get eaten? Mm-hmm. The sky is falling? Those kinds of things? The sky is falling, sky is falling. Never cry wolf. What does that mean? Who's Lupus, the wolf in astrology? Common sense. Never cry wolf? Okay. Something going on there. Wolfgang Mozart. Common sense. Wolfgang. It's not a normal name. It's a put together, thought out, constructed. The Mozart people go, looking so clean. With their clothes and music, they were more cultured, so called. African was savage. Natives were savage. We were more classical and we made the ballet. But this nigga did it. This savage did ballet. Just as good as you white people did it, if you want to play racial stuff. But it's not about race. Remember those days? I'm better than you because I'm this color. Still happening today. Well, black people are known to do what? Who told you that? Well, white people are known to heavy studies now, right? The Asian culture, they do it wrong. Go to the vibration of the color. What does the color do when you look at it? It's being used to have things sold to you. You have yellow fucking McDonald's logo. Everything is yellow when you go buy it. The Target logo is red. Why? It means to stop. It's telling you, stop. Come here, dumbass. You want what we got. But the same motherfucking shit's in the other goddamn building for less. Common sense show. It's a game. Color codes. They have energy. You didn't know that. You're being ruled by it, honey. Even the bar has it. Go to your bar right now. I guarantee you, every bar, fluorescent lighting at night. When it's not lit up, right? What do they put in front of their fucking bars and shit? They put stuff in front of there to kind of get you to go in there. Tables, another section to drink. I don't know. Okay. Common sense. What's going on? You're trying to quit drinking and smoking and vaping's everywhere. You're never safe, is my point. That little bird is you and me. The crow would be the creator. So, what is sacrifice and what is to be sacrificed? Why would the creator make a bird eat another bird in front of me? And they tear them apart. I've seen just the wings on the ground, and I know it was a crow that did it. I was like, wow. To see it is something different. Wow. Woo, nature's. So, you humans, do you know why that happens? Does it relate to you when you eat it? I'm just asking questions. Get your bird, your chickens, you eat the fried, you fry it up. Is someone tricking you? Are you being tested with your testicles there? Did you pass the test? Well, you go to school, you have a test. Pardon me. Okay, I thought it was more. So, why do you have to be tested? Right? What is the test? Liquid gold. It's like drinking the sea. It's like drinking a beach. They say beach water is high in salt. They have been fucking with us for so long. All the food you're eating, go to the beach. What kind of food do you notice at the beach? Fried fish, French fries, a lot, right? Hamburgers at the beach, right? Remember that shit? We're at the beach. There should be more food options, but usually, you know what I'm saying? And they tell you that don't drink that water. It's high in salt and all this shit. But the food that they're serving you is high in sodium. This is coming from the ground, from a paranormal creature, energy. And you're saying I can't drink this, right? Yes or no? Can you drink chlorine water? You don't do that, do you? I don't see anyone going to the fucking chlorine pools, a great point, common sense, with a bottle. Wow, save some for later so we can hydrate. No, you go swimming in it and you right away, you get it off you. Isn't that interesting? Because it's chlorine. It's toxic. They got you. You don't have to go in there. It's something liquid that you can't actually drink. Why do you swim in it and go underwater? You're doing all of that. Think about all that. Chlorine was used by the Nazis, I believe, in World War One as a weapon of mass destruction. I think it was, yeah. Look it up. I didn't do it. It's a fact. Common sense. Chlorine. Now, I've been in pools. I can't vouch that it's going to poison the world always. But isn't it convenient that we get so ill and we forget about our bodies and what we're putting our bodies in? What are you dipping your body in? What are you dipping in? What was Fun Dip? Remember Fun Dip? It was powder with a candy stick, and you dipped it in different flavors, different colors. Each different color had a different flavor. They have a different vibration, just like races do. And the elite know that, and they attack certain places that have certain levels because they're devils and they're your inverted twin. Don't get it twisted, they're also you, upside down. Common sense. Who's they? My common sense question to your question to they is, who do you think? Let's break the word they down. Hey, okay, so they. So if I say they and I'm hanging out You know what I'm saying? And they're across the street. So they over there. There they go. Hmm. And it's a human, right? But when I say they here, in this context, you're like, what do you mean they? Because you're not putting a body on that. Hmm. But you use the word to associate with the body, but they. But they is not a body, it's a word. Came out your mouth. But you couldn't see the word, common sense, it's invisible. How can I speak and not see it? So they are paranormal. You can't see the breath you breathe until it's cold, and Saturn rules your world, makes it tight. Like S&M comes from Saturn's world. December is S&M month. It's dominatrix time. Whoosh. Yeah. It's fine if you know what it means. It's been abused. But it's beautiful if you do it right. Of course, I don't care. Be freaky. It all can be conscious. We're doing it wrong. With the wrong intent. I believe. Okay? Put the right intent. Anything evil can be beautiful. I'm gonna say it again. Put the right intent. Anything evil can be converted to beautiful things. It's called a coal to a diamond or whatever you want to call it. Okay? It's called going from being fat to ripped and handsome and sexy now. Milkshakes. Yeah. Mm. Drinking protein shakes. Yeah. Protein based. Yeah. Got my newspaper. New shoes. Yeah. Gonna press my suit. I lost 100 pounds. Shit. Take a selfie. Yeah. Get a latte. I don't want no frosting. I'm gonna do some frosting. Lost 100 pounds. I'm good. Okay. You fucked up there. Okay. You still fat in your head. Common sense show. You're still fat in your head. You still want fatty foods. So you had lost the weight. You've gained it. But it's okay. You want a body. You went from a liquid to a solid, a sperm to bone, honey. It's all a game for now. But know that and don't snap on people. Jay, you're telling people what to do. Let me back that up and say this. I shouldn't be telling you. You have the right to snap on someone. Actually, it's called freedom. But you might snap on someone who's very grounded. And I don't mean grounded on Earth. I mean also in the light world of orbs and all this fairies. Okay. I'm beyond Sookie and all that shit. That freaking Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Pardon me. The Buffy the Vampire Slayer stuff is cute. The horror movie shit. Poltergeist. Ouija boards. Wicca. Paganism. We got pagans now still, spray painting their logos. Great. But I'm seeing light for real in my apartment and outside following me around. You feel me? That I gave birth to from my mouth. So for me, common sense is we all probably have this gift. Or are some of us a certain vibration and given certain things and are here for a certain period of time to make miracles? But you wouldn't know that because you're going to work or going to the game, going to the club to get a hot piece of ass. Okay. You want to go to the fucking car shop and get a new car. You want to get new sneakers. How do you even know what you are? You're shopping. Common sense. What are you buying? Something with your body shape. You're buying a symbol of yourself. Sneakers are just feet, decorated. A shirt is pectorals. A dress is your pelvis. You know what I'm saying? What makes you compulsive and have to buy a better dress to look better? You men too, with your clothes and your shoes and your cologne. How do you have time to see light and the moon and the sun? How do you have time? Right? I'm an hour and 45 minutes in. So if you are serving food that I believe can cause bodily harm in any industry, even a shelter, I would consider this like a huge. It's almost like a junkie wanting to get better and then being offered the same drugs or a different kind of drug and they fall off. If you give them food that is not the best quality food, what do you think is going to happen if they're already used to falling? If the food is not real food, meaning processed canned shit, making it work. You feel me? Where's the food coming from? Not all places give bad food. I can't say that, but most will dance and go with the cheap option. Wonder Bread, Nature's Choice. What is that? Nature's Choice? It's a company for bread. Very popular. What is Nature's Choice? You're all afraid of nature. How many of you spend time in nature? Look at all your goddamn fucking food products. Nuts and honey. When's the last time you went outside and touched a fucking an acorn? You put it in your mouth and what does it taste like? And spit it out. Okay. Like you were a kid. All your damn products, Pine Sol. Nature. Do you go outside in pines? Do you stare at a pine tree, touch it? You walk right past it. The phone. The belly's getting bigger now, getting fatter. You don't see it. You're a beautiful person. You mean well. You're going to snap. Well, you should get put in your place scholarly. This video is hoping to do that. For anyone who gets snapped on by people who are black and white because they haven't settled in their body. Simple. Being comfortable in your body. Owning what you have. Being honest with it, good or bad, and communicating that to people before you start your day. So we know what level you're on. Right? So I can know, oh, wow, okay, cool. Now I know why that happened. You feel me? We don't do these kinds of things. Could you be laughing with someone 1 minute, laughing? You notice this? You're laughing, getting along, everything's great. One thing you might say, they might even try to punch you, ask you to leave, say, what you say? Right? You notice, I've seen it. You've all experienced this. Why? Think about this. This is a serious common sense. Why do people snap at a certain word or a certain moment when they seem so cool? What does this mean? A lot of people do this. What is going on there? Yes, I'm doing the pyramid symbol, by the way, but I'm also having my pinky fingers also attached. For you people who are into symbols and agents and people in videos that do symbols, this is the good one. You want to add all fingers together, not just this. You want to do all. It's the Kabbalah. It's very simple. But I mean, I'm not, I don't do this all day. I just feel like doing this. Okay. So now you know why I was doing that. There are a lot of, let me see here. There are a lot of messages. Oh, the chat is disconnected. Oh, wow. Did I go offline? Shit. I'm going to end my stream. Okay.